Hey guys, it's Griffin. Welcome back to another video. In this video, I'm going to be showing you my viral IG page template for signing creators. Now, there's a certain look, a certain aspect, a certain aesthetic that you want to have when DMing creators from your personal account. I'm going to be going over what a good IG page that will get responses, that'll have a higher conversion rate will look like. Because when I was starting out on OnlyFans, I only did outreach from my personal account. And so I know all the tips and tricks, and I've A/B tested what works better, what gets less responses, everything in between. So this is exactly what I've figured out to be the best possible way to have your page layout in 2025 to up your response rate. Now, why do we care about personal IG pages in the first place? I just touched on a little bit, but essentially the personal IG page sends a cold DM to the client, and the client will 100% of the time check your page before responding, or at least once they respond, check your page. One way or another, if they got a cold DM from you on Instagram, that is why they're checking your page, and that is why personal accounts do matter. So let's get right into it. First thing, profile picture. What do we want to be showing? We want to be showing three things. First, making sure that it is a clear and high quality photo. It is super easy to do. You just need to take a picture with like an iPhone 14 or above from the back facing camera of yourself, wherever it is. I don't give a damn where you take the picture from, or if you want to literally go to canva.com and then from there upload it and heighten the quality of the image. Second is a kind of formula that I figured out. If you have money, show wealth. Those profile pictures are a little bit more receptive, but if you're poor or just like not rich to show enough of a Lamborghini or a penthouse in your profile picture, just show your face. It's literally what I do. I'm not even rich enough where I would say I would show wealth. I would just show my car or maybe my house or my office, but I am not to the point of richness of Lamborghinis and Bugattis. So if you are that rich, or if you have family or whatever, that is something that I would have in your profile picture, or if you can fake it, find a way to fake it, whatever. But lastly is pfpmaker.com, just a very simple way to go about making profile pictures. Upload a picture of you, get the background removed, AI make a picture of you, doesn't matter. That's how you should handle your profile picture. Pretty easy, pretty self-explanatory. Second is your bio. This is what's going to make or break your page. So these are the exact things that I've learned will make the page. So first is the statistics of earnings or slash accomplishments, of what you do. These two go hand in hand. These two do not work without each other. So saying something at the top like creator management, right? Something like that. And then having next to that result of what you do is going to up your conversion rate, because it's basically saying this is what I do, this is how well I do it. And then lastly is your location. This is where I do it, who I know, who I'm associated with, what I like to do, right? This also will up your trust score because it shows one, results, which is the logo side of making a decision. If you guys don't know what ethos, pathos, and logos are, three parts of the brain that use every decision that you will ever make. So logos, to essentially sum it up, is the logical sense of an agreement or a decision that somebody makes. Ethos is the trust factor. How much do this person trust you? How much do they know about you? So with these two things, you are solving logos, and with this, you are helping ethos. So overall, with just a bio and a profile picture so far, we have helped make the decision of responding to our DM, essentially. Now, next is your post. This is where you really want to seal the deal. This can make or break a page as well. First thing is 2 to 3 pin posts. This is a must, because with 2 to 3 pin posts, you are now engineering and making that first initial knee-jerk reaction that a person will have when visiting your page engineered. So you can literally take advantage of the pinned feature in Instagram to make sure that they only see what you want them to see when they first get that initial click onto your page. Now, with these 2 to 3 pinned posts, I want you to show wealth, results, and an aesthetic. It doesn't matter how much wealth, it doesn't matter how many results, and it doesn't matter what aesthetic. It just needs to be flowing. This wealth needs to relate from these results, and these results kind of need to base this off of what your aesthetic is. To give you an example, if I go to Instagram.com/ okay, I pulled up this short example. This is a very big exaggeration, but this is essentially what I'm talking about, but very much in your face. So first, Mike and his banana, we'll get into the username later, but doing perfect on the username, doing perfect on the bio, has what he does, how he does it, and where he does it right here. Or doesn't really have where, but, or yeah, he does have the Australian flag, but also shows what he does there. In the top 3 pin posts, you have who is Mike, what he is. Another thing that's probably just about, more results. And then here is more results, pitch, something like that, right? That is how you make an Instagram page. This page, yes, like I said, is an exaggeration, but overall should be the look that you're going for as far as everything flowing together. Now, lastly, personality. It's huge. Don't be just another OFM. Oh, I'm some mysterious laptop moneymaker. If you have a personality, if you want to show it, don't be afraid to show it. I promise you, it'll do more help than harm. Now, moving on from the post is the username, what I was just getting into. Two things with this, super simple. Name clearly stated. That's the only thing that I care about. If you don't have an American name, and a lot of people from Greece, Turkey, all these other places, they will put their name in there, but it won't look like a name to Americans. And if you're outreaching to American models, you definitely want to fix that. So having a name or even a alter name that you use just to put in a username is very beneficial. So I gave some examples up here: name underscore niche, or just dot niche, or just official and then name, or just your name if you don't have the most common name in the world. But having a clearly stated name where if I looked at this username, I'd be like, okay, his name is this, or his name is most likely this. That is the only thing you want to have in your username. Aside from that, some extras that I've wrote down here, just little things that I will, after all the years of doing outreach, have noticed boosted my response rate. First is Reel, showing what you do. Second is 10K followers, verified, gain mutuals, and stories. Now, let me go into each one of these a little bit more. Reel, showing what you do. Doesn't have to be any sort of professional reel. If you just feel really motivated one day, you really are interested in loving what you do that day, record a reel, talk about it, share your experiences, share what you want to grow, what you see this business 5-10 years down the line from doing for you and also your clients. Next is 10K followers. It's literally just about social proof. It all is. And if you don't have 10K followers, it's going to be hard to get that social proof immediately recognized. Same thing with verification. Again, it's just a matter of social proof. Instagram has curated to where if you want to be a successful businessman, you 90% of the time have to be verified on IG. Next is gain mutuals. This is just by following people, being interactive within the industry, following people who are leading in your industry, following people who are at your level, following the clients in the industry. Having mutuals will immediately gain trust. And if you have a bunch of mutuals with people, they will inevitably trust you a little bit more and be a little bit more receptive of what you're saying. Lastly is stories. Take advantage of your stories, do highlights, make a results highlight, make a 2025 highlight, make it seem like you're bigger and badder than you actually are, because essentially that's the only thing that people care about. So I know this was a really short video, not really anything crazy, but it is a make or break when doing outreach. And a lot of people, I made this video really just to put an emphasis on how important it was, because I'll see people have an Instagram page doing outreach from. The profile picture will just be a random bunch of stuff. The username is like 167x596. They'll have like 20 or like 75 followers. They'll have like 2 posts and they'll be like, I'm getting no responses. That's why. It's super easy to build, not hard. So this is what I would do about going if I was doing outreach again from my personal account. It's what I've learned over the years. So I hope you enjoyed. I hope you learned something. If you have any questions, feel free to message me on Instagram. Also, if you want any of my resources, they're all in the description below. Telegram, partnership, everything. So if you're interested in that, go fill out the form, go join Telegram, say what's up to me on IG, whatever it is. Other than that, I hope you enjoyed the video. If not, either way, it's been Griffin, and peace out.